Amen. Let's do the Lord's Prayer. You guys ready? Avanu, Shava Shavaim, Yikadesh Shimcha, Tavo Melchuteka, Yi Aseh Rosanika, Be Aretz Ke Asher Ne Asa Be Shamaim, Tinlano Hayom Lekum Hukenu, Usilach Lanu Et Ashmetenu, Ke Asher Solechem Anachnu Le Asher Ashmelanu, Vial Tevienu Lede Masa, Keim Hadzilanu Min Hara, Kilacha HaMamlacha, De HaGivra, De HaTiveret, De Olameh, Le Olamim. Amen. You may be seated. You know what that means? It means, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not, Hatilano min hara, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. It's the same thing, just in Hebrew. Javon, I like, what? Okay. Let's start with the books, conversation books first. And there's two conversations I want us to learn. Let's see, 1 and 2. Okay, on page 45. Okay, here you guys, ready? On page 45, well, let's look at 44 first, okay? Look at 44 first. It says, where it says greetings, let's look at the first word. Mashlumcha. Mashlumcha. That is what? How are you? To who? Cha is a male. Mashlum cha is to a male. Mashlum mech is to a lady, okay? Everything's male or female. Mashlum cha, mashlum mech. What about if it's plural? A lot of people. Mashluchim. That means that if you're saying like, I'm telling everybody in this guy, Mashluchim. How are you guys doing? And then you could say, then nobody would, but you're speaking to a group of people. Mashluchim. So you're about to speak and you're speaking to a group of people and you just want to say, how are you guys doing? Mashluchim. But if you want to say to a male, Mashlumcha. Female, Mashlumech. Okay? Shalom means what? Kol tuv means what? Be well, okay? Or all the best, or all is good, or be well, okay? Lechitriot, Behitriot, Mahar, what? See you, yeah, like see you at another time. Lechitriot, when? Mahar, Shavua Chabad, next week, I'll see you, meaning in the future, at another time, okay? In the Hebrew and every other language, the top of the day, you greet a person often determines what you say. but in Hebrew throws a bit of twist into the standard mix. It is also contained greetings, okay, that depend on whether you greet someone before or after the Jewish Shabbat. Shabbat starts when? When the sun goes down on Friday night, okay? So, it's another problem I had with the Seventh-day Adventist lady. She was like, well, we go to church on Shabbat. I said, well, why don't you just go Friday night? And she goes, that's not the Shabbat. I said, lady, just go study and come back. Because the Shabbat starts Friday evening till Shabbat evening, okay? Okay, and it ends about 25 hours later at sundown on Shabbat or Saturday evening when the sun is complete. In the morning you say Boker Tov. In the morning you say. Okay, what's your question?
So the new day starts in the evening, the next day?
The new day starts in the evening. There is, and that is very important, huh?
So the next day starts in the evening?
Every day starts in the evening. There was evening, and then there was morning. You know what I mean? So it's like, but your day starts in the evening.
So when you tell them that you start Friday night, that's
because the Shabbat starts Friday night. Because they go from evening to evening. Their day begins from evening, from sundown to sundown, sundown to sundown. We go from sun up to sun up, from sun up to sun up, huh?
So Friday is our
Yeah. Friday is just Yom Shishi, it's just Friday. But when the sun goes down, it's Shabbat. Okay, and then until the sun goes down on Saturday evening, it's still Shabbat. So from Friday evening to Saturday evening, there you honor the Shabbat. Okay, that's what they do. Okay. So, Boker Tov means what? Okay. Boka Or, what does that mean? It's the same as good morning, but it just means morning light, or morning light. Okay. We're gonna go later on to Hatziorayim. You see that word right there, Hatziorayim, Tovim? I don't want you guys to try to pronounce that yet, but that's if we're gonna eat lunch or in the afternoon. Hatziorayim is in afternoon. Okay. What's for evening? So in the evening you say what? Erev Tov. So you got Bocher is in the morning, Erev is in the evening. Okay. Now. Get out our book. Okay. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim va'en haaretz ve'haaretz hayta toho ve'voho ve'koshek al pnei tehom ve'ruach Elohim merahevet al pnei hamayim ve'yomer Elohim yehi or v'achi or ve'ra Elohim et haor ki tov ve'yavdel Elohim ben haor u'ben hakoshek Vekra Elohim la or yom, Vekra Elohim Vekoshek Kara Laila, which is night. Vahi Erev. See how the beginning of the day? Vahi Erev, Vahi Boker. Then it was the first day. You see that? So when it says, the day begins in the evening. Okay. So, Vachi Erev, Vachi Boker. God doesn't say, and there was morning, and then there was the next morning, and then there was one day. Day starts in the evening, okay? Vachi Erev, Vachi Boker, Yom Echad. So that's day one. Echad is one, right? We know that. Okay. What's Erev Tov? Good evening. Okay. Erev Tov is good evening. What is Laila Tov? Good night. Okay. Okay. Matok Chalom, sweet dreams. Okay. So Laila Tov, Erev Tov. We don't need that. And Shabbat Shalom. Okay. Shavua Tov. What does Shavua Tov mean? Shavua is a what? Is a week. Okay. A Shavua is a week. Okay. So Shavua Tov. After the Shabbat, you wish somebody Shavua Tov. That you have a good week. Okay. So Shavua Tov is have a good week. So at the end of the Shabbat on Motzei Shabbat at the evening in Shabbat, you say Shavua Tov. Means have a good week. Okay. Right. Sunday's the first day. Okay, so let's look at on page 45. Replying in Greek, okay? Shalomi Tov, which is not used very much at all. Etali Beseder Gumer, not used very much at all. But how about Beseder? Mashlumcha, Connor, Mashlumcha Hayom. How would you answer? Hakol Beseder, everything is good. Hakol is what? The all. All is good. Hakol Beseder. Okay? Lo kol kach tov. Kol kach means like not so good. Okay? So lo kol kach tov is not so good. Okay? Amikoni shali lo noseh kol kach tov. My car's not running so good. Kol kach is so. Okay? All right. So let's look at the conversation. Michael and Kobe are old friends. Zekhan Haverim. They've just run into each other at downtown, and they are both busy. Atzuk is busy. I'm just throwing words out. With errands on Friday before Shabbat starts. They quickly say hello and then dash off to complete their shopping. Shalom, right? Michael, shalom, shalom, mashlum. Okay, he's speaking to her. So what is he going to say? How are you? Mashlumech. Well, Michael, mashlumech. Shalom, mashlumech. Shalom, Kobe, right? But she says Mahayan Inyanim, which means how are things. But let's not use that. What would we say to Kobe? Mashlum Cha. Okay? So everybody say Mashlum Cha. Mashlumek. Mashlum Cha to a man. Mashlumek to a lady. Mashlum Cha to a man. Mashlumek. Okay? So, so she would say, Shalom Kobe, Mashlum Cha. Ane Mikmash Beseder. Mikmash is just a word that means quite or very, very good, okay? Ane Mikmash Beseder. I am very well, okay? Azeyofi, terrific. He says, Az Ane Chayevetz. Now, she's saying Chayevetz, which means I must run or I have to go, right? But a man does not say chayevet because that would make it a feminine. She's saying ane chayevet larutz. He says ane achev larutz because he's not putting the feminine gender on it. The way to put a feminine gender on a Hebrew word is you're going to either use a AH at the end or a ET, okay, at the end of the word. So, the conversation finishes on 46, says Gamani, which means what? Me too. Lihitriot, see you soon. Shabbat Shalom, Kol too. All the best, right? And then she says Shabbat Shalom. Okay, you see that conversation? You have your CDs? By next week, I want you to master that conversation, okay? That's just agreed. You can use Mahayin Yanim, which means how are things, which is not used very much. So that's why I don't want you to use it. It's a very, it's more a formal Mahayin Yanim. Because, okay, so Mashlumet, Mashlumcha, Akol Beseder, Shabbat Shalom, Azay Yofi, okay? So I want you to learn that conversation. Now go over to 47. Page 47.